Good morning, grade 6.
Good morning, teacher.
How are you today?
I am okay, and you?
Okay.
So, are you ready to have class for math subject?
Yes.
Yeah.
Today we will have a new topic, but before that, let's have a review. Our topic last week is about highest common factors, right? Can you remember any vocabulary about highest common factor? Any vocabulary that you can think of? Very good, Jenny. Divisible by what else?
Factor.
Factor. Very good. What else?
Highest factor.
Okay, highest common factor. Very good. So let's start for today. Our topic is least common multiple or LCM. We have 5 vocabularies here. So like we usually do, I will read and then later I will call you to read, okay? Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, so listen properly. Number 1, factors. Number 2, common factor. Number 3, highest common factor. Number 4, divisible by. Number 5, greatest. I'll read one more time. Number 1, factors. Number 2, common factor. Number 3, highest common factor. Number 4, divisible by. Number 5, greatest. First student to read will be Jenny.
Factor. Common factor. Highest common factor. Divisible by.
Very good. Thank you for reading. Next, Tonkao.
Factor. Common factor. Highest common factor. Divisible by. Greatest.
Very good. Thank you. Next, Haru.
Factor, common factor, highest common factor, divisible by greatest.
Very good. Thank you. Next, June.
Factor. Common factor. Highest common factor.
Divisible by. Okay.
Divisible by greatest.
Very good, June. Very good. Thank you. Next will be 9.
Factor, common factor, highest common factor, divisible by
Greatest.
greatest.
Okay. Very good. Thank you, 9. Next, Jan.
Factor, common factor, highest common factor, divisible by greatest.
Very good. Thank you. Next, Peitong.
Factor, common factor, highest common factor, divisible by greatest.
Okay. Very good. Thank you. Next, Ping Pong.
Factor, common factor, highest common factor, divisible by greatest.
Very good. Thank you, Ping Pong. And last one, O2.
Factor. Common factor. Highest common factor. Divisible by greatest.
Very good. So thank you for that. And that is our vocabulary. Next, let's move on to our main topic. So the question here is, what is a multiple? We get the multiple of a number when we multiply it by another number. So how is that? Let's look at this. Example, what are the multiples of 4? So when we are solving for the multiples, we will write it like this. So 4 times 1 equals 4. 4 times 2 equals 8. 4 times 3 equals 12. 4 times 4 equals 16. 4 times 5 equals 20. So the answer of this multiplication, so these answers are what we call multiples. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, let's move on to the next one. So example, what are the first 10 multiples of 5? Can you read the multiples of 5 here in the table, Jenny?
5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 4, 20. 5 times 5, 25. 5 times 6, 30. 5 times 7, 35. 5 times 8, 40. 5 times 9, 45. 5 times 10, 50.
Very good. Thank you. Next, letter B. First 10 multiples of 9 are 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90. So if I ask you, what is the second multiple of 9? Ton count. What is the second multiple of 9? What's the answer? Second meaning 9 times 2 equals. What's the answer?
9 times
18. Very good. So do you understand the multiples? Is that clear? Do you have questions? Okay, June. When we say multiples, we are multiplying the numbers with another number. For example, 5. If I said, give me the multiples of 5, we have this. Can you see it? So meaning 5 times 1 equals 5. So the answer 5 is what we call multiple. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay? Okay, so if it's clear, let's move on to the next part. So common multiples, the same as common factors. So the numbers which the two numbers have both. So for example, list the multiples of 5 and 9. Let's look at this one. The multiples of 5 are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. Next, the multiples of 9 are 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, and 90. Next here is we need to find the common multiple of 5 and 9. Common meaning the number that they have both here. So can you give me the first common number? So we have
Common factor. And the only
45 and do we have more?
45.
So next, let's move on to this. Last week, we also talked about this, about factors. This time, we will also use the 3 methods in finding LCM. So first method is listing method. Second is prime factorization. And the third one is division method. So let's look at the example of listing method. Letter A, what is the least common multiple or LCM of 6 and 8? So we will find the LCM of these numbers using listing method. So how do we do it? Let's look at this. Listing meaning you are simply writing the numbers. Do you understand? Do you understand? Okay, so multiples of 6, these are the numbers. And next, multiples of 8. Next, we have the common multiples of 6 and 8. We have 24 and 48. What is the least common multiple of the two numbers? Least meaning the smallest common multiple. What's the answer? Is it 24 or 48?
24.
24. Very good. So the LCM of 6 and 8 is 24. Okay, so let's move on to prime factorization. So first is listing method, finished already. Next, prime factorization using the factor tree method. For example, what is the least common multiple of 12 and 30? So first, we will write the factors of 12. So prime numbers only. So we have 2 times 2 times 3 equals
12.
12. Very good. Next, we have the factor 3 of 30. So we will use the prime numbers again, which is 2, 3, and 5. So 2 times 3 times 5. So the LCM of these numbers, 12 and 30, is 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. What is the answer?
50.
Okay, so the LCM of 12 and 30 is 2 times 2 times 3 times 5 equals 60. Next, the third method is the division method. So for example, what is the least common multiple of 12 and 30? So do you still remember how to do this one? First, we need to write 12 and 30. Next, we need to divide this one by the smallest prime number. What is that number?
2.
2. Very good. So 12 divided by 2 equals
6.
6. How about 30 divided by 2?
30 divided by 2 equals 15.
Very good. So the quotient is 6 and 15. Next, divide it again by a prime number. What's the answer?
3.
Okay, 3. Very good. So 6 divided by 3 equals
Equals 2.
2. 15 divided by 3 equals
5.
5. Okay, so next, can we still divide this one?
No.
So our final answer is, okay, so we will write the answer as 2 times 3 times 2 times 5. The answer is 60. So these are the 3 methods. So first, we have listing method. Second, we have prime factorization. And the third one is division method. Do you understand? Okay,
Yes.
so please open your books on page 59. So we will answer 3 pages today. Page 59. Are you all there? Okay, let's start with number 1. Find the first 8 multiples of each number. Remember, it said here, first 8 multiples only. So letter A, the first 8 multiples of 3 are 3. What's next?
3,
6,
12,
9, 12. What's next? 15, 18.
21, and 24.
Very good. The first 8 multiples, we have it here. Next, letter B, the first 8 multiples of 7 are, we start with 7. What's next?
7,
7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, and 49. So we have this. 56. Okay, let's look at the answer for letter C. The first 8 multiples of 13 are 13, 26, 39, 52, 65, 78, 91, and 104. Okay, let's move on to number 2. Fill in the correct multiple. So A, the second multiple of 8 is blank. What's your answer?
Second multiple of 8 is 16.
16. Very good. In short, 8 times 2 is 16. Next, letter B, the fifth multiple of 8 is blank. So 8 times 5 equals blank. What's the answer?
40.
40. Very good. Next, letter C. The fourth multiple of 6 is blank. 8 times 4 equals?
8 times 4. 6 times 4 equals 24.
24. Very good. Next, letter D. The sixth multiple of 6 is blank. What's your answer?
36.
36. Very good. Next, letter E. The 10th multiple of 6 is blank.
60.
60. Very good. Next, letter F. The 5th multiple of 4 is blank.
20.
20. Very good. And letter G. The 7th multiple of 9 is blank.
63.
63. Very good, Tonka. Page 60, number 3. Fill in the blanks with the correct numbers. Tick or check, yes or no. So letter A, is 24 a multiple of 3? So first, 24 divided by 3 equals?
Equal 8.
8. Very good. Do we have a remainder?
No.
We don't have, so we will write 0. So is 24 a multiple of 3? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Letter B. Is 36 a multiple of 8? 36 divided by 8 equals 4. Very good. What is the remainder?
The remainder is 4.
4. So the quotient is 4 and the remainder is 4. Is 36 a multiple of 8? Yes or no?
No.
No. Very good. Next, letter C. Is 108 a multiple of 9? 108 divided by 9 equals?
12.
What's the answer? We have 12. Very good. Do we have a remainder?
Don't have.
Don't have. So we will write 0. Is 108 a multiple of 9? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Very good. Page 61, number 4. Cross out the numbers that are not multiples of each given number on the left. So you will put an X mark to the numbers that are not multiples of the given. So let's start with letter A. The given number is 5. Which of these numbers are not the multiple of 5? Okay, so the first one is 12. What's next here? We have
24.
24. What's next?
29.
29. Very good. So the numbers that are not multiples of 5 are 12, 24, and 29. Very good. Letter B, 16, 28. What else? 32,
And 44.
44. Very good, Jenny. Next, letter C. What are the numbers that are not multiples of 7?
17.
17.
27.
Very good. What else?
And 47.
47. Do we have more?
No.
No more. Okay. Next, letter D. What are the numbers that are not multiples of 9?
22. 38.
28.
39.
29.
Okay. What's next?
39.
39.
And 80.
80. Very good. Okay, so let's answer number 5. Are 30 and 70 multiples of 10? Why? So our answer must be yes, because 30 and 70 are divisible by 10 with no remainder. Okay, let's go to the last page of our activity. Page 61, number 6. List the first 8 multiples of the given numbers. Circle to find the common multiples. Letter A, 4 and 6. What are the first 8 multiples of 4? We'll start with 4, 8, 12, 16, 24, 28, 32, 36, and 40. Okay, you can stop until 48. Next, the common multiples of 4 and 6. What are the numbers that 4 and 6 have both? Start from the smallest. We have 12, 24, and 36. So you will write your answer on the blank. Next, letter B, 3 and 9. Multiples of 3 are, we have this one, and the multiples of 9 are here. Next, the common multiples of 3 and 9 are, can you give me? What are the common
9.
multiples? We have 9, 18, and
27.
okay, very good. So we will write the answer 9, 18, and 27. Let's move on to the last part of the activity. Number 7, circle the numbers that are common multiples of the two given numbers. Letter A, 5 and 7. Can you give me the common multiple of 5 and 7?
35.
35, very good. So circle number 35 in your book. Next, letter B, 6 and 8. We have the answers here, 24 and 48. That is all for our class today in math. So thank you for joining again in our class today, and I'll see you on Thursday for math. So that's all for today. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.